I believe that Turbo, it's in a prime position for this bull run. And I don't really think that way because I could very well see it going to the price of 50 cents during this bull run, even though that's not financial advice. And 50 cents, by the way, is currently around an 84x from here. But even besides that, another reason why is because I think that when it comes to Turbo, what I like about it is that it's not trying to reinvent the wheel in a sense that it's not trying to become a meme coin with the best use case of all time. It's not trying to become a meme coin that's doing this, doing that. It's very simple. Again, it takes a basic principle of like a meme coin, something that's fun, exciting, not the best use case out there, but then adding its own like flavor to it in a sense that it's a meme coin created by AI. And I think when it comes to that, that's great because again, I think when people want to believe in a meme coin, they want something simple, easy to understand, something that's exciting, but at the same time, not too different. And this is something like that because again, just being a meme coin that is created by AI, that kind of differentiates it to a certain extent, but doesn't make it too drastically different, if that makes sense. So then it's like very easily digestible in a sense that it's not something that is like going to be confusing. And here's the thing, when it comes to meme coins that are created by AI, isn't Turbo pretty much the premier one? When I ask people about that, they can pretty much only name Turbo. You know what I mean? They can name a bunch of meme coins, but then the ones that are created by AI, this one pretty much has like a dominating presence. And the way to take a look at it is that when it comes to something like Pepe, people love it. I'm totally aware of that. However, in my opinion, I think Turbo is just a much better pick right now for me when compared to something like Pepe. Pepe market cap is in the multiple billions. It's already proven. The run is kind of there already. I feel like the best days are behind it. But when it comes to Turbo, it feels like, you know what? It could still maybe prove its point here during a fully fledged bull run. And again, when people like to say that, oh, when it comes to 50 cents, it's impossible. Well, again, around an 84x from here. Again, it's kind of a lot, but the market cap, considering current circulating supply, around 34.5 billion, I don't think it's too much to ask for, especially if we've seen historically, years ago, Dogecoin reach over 80 billion and Shiba Inu reach around 40 billion. So imagine how much better they would do this time around. And something like Turbo can't achieve a glimpse of what they did years ago. I just don't see why not. Now, a major argument that people may have when it comes to this is that, oh, there's, so many meme coins out there as of right now and just so much competition, just like generally speaking, they may think, oh, what makes you think that Turbo can even gain that much attention? Well, the way to take a look at it is this, because nowadays there's so many launch pads, it's so easy to launch meme coins and other projects too, right? But then generally speaking, meme coins, even despite that, it doesn't mean that it's going to dilute something like Turbo in a sense that it kind of like disregards its community, its exchange listings. I don't think it's going to do that because take a look at how many meme coins popped up along the way, but what is still number one and number two? That is something called Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. They're still the staples, you know what I mean? Despite a bunch of more meme coins launching after Pepe, Pepe is still arguably like a top 3 meme coin in terms of popularity when it comes to what a lot of people realize and just recognize as a meme coin. So the way you take a look at it is that when it comes to Turbo, yeah, sure, there may be a lot of competition, but will these competitors stay around? Will they, be around, let's say, even when the bull run is fully in fifth gear? Will they join that ride? Who knows? There's so much to really ask when it comes to that. Too many unanswered questions. But when it comes to Turbo, community is proven, good exchange listings, and it's very unique and very interesting. So it's already proven that, in my opinion. It's relatively speaking a more safe pick for me when compared to a bunch of random meme coins that I don't even really know. And not to mention as well, I think Turbo already has a grasp in this space in a sense that when a lot of hype goes back in a massive way and people want to move on beyond just like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and Pepe, and they want to maybe look for meme coins that have a quote-unquote AI aspect, even though this doesn't have any AI capabilities. But I'm just saying, this is going to be something that could hypothetically gain a lot of attention. That's the way to take a look at it. It's a staple, in my opinion, in the market that it is in. It's like, for instance, take a look at my G-Shock. I really like it, and it's proven, right? Take a look at G-Shock for decades. No matter how many brands pop up, no matter all these mechanical watches, even digital watches, smart watches, whatever, people naturally, from what I've seen, a lot of them, they still like G-Shocks. So in my opinion, Turbo is kind of like the G-Shock for the meme coin space, especially when it comes to meme coins that are created by AI. I think it's very wonderful. And really, the way to take a look at it, it's just a waiting game because the market is going to really go into fifth gear when it wants to. And I can't control that. So what can I control? Just acquiring, holding, and just waiting. That's it. And with the way the markets are heading as of right now, especially if it were to continue to do this, leading all the way up until the end of this year. And let's say Bitcoin goes to 250,000, 300,000, let's say. Something like Turbo won't go along with the ride. That's the way to take a look at it. 50 cents wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. And also, when people like to ask me, oh, we're considering Bitcoin and all this. Well, here's the thing. Personally, for me, if I was given a choice right now, I'm not saying 10 years ago, I'm not saying like in a make-believe scenario, like a year ago even, right? Just right now, let's say Turbo or Bitcoin. It's going to be Turbo because, in my opinion, in order for Bitcoin to do a 3x, it would need to achieve like a very bullish case scenario, like around $300,000, right? A little bit more difficult for it to reach that as opposed to something like Turbo, which could easily and hypothetically maybe do a 3x from here. It doesn't guarantee that. But you know what? It doesn't require much volume to really make it move that much, if that makes sense. Something like Pepe, let's say like $3 billion flowed into the market cap of Pepe. It's not really going to do much. Is it going to double Pepe? I mean, come on, right? No, it's not. So the way to take a look at it is that when it comes to something Turbo, imagine if it just like $1 billion flowed into this. Could you imagine? I mean, that's a totally different story, right? So hypothetically, I think Turbo is a much better pick for me when compared to Bitcoin and Pepe, let alone even Dogecoin or Shiba. Imagine if like even $10 billion flowed into Dogecoin. That's not even going to make it do like a 2x, you know what I mean? So I think Turbo is a much better pick for me. And again, 50 cents wouldn't surprise me. And I think that I like its narrative for this board. I think it could be hypothetically something special, but only time will tell. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. Greatly appreciate it. It's Mali the Captain. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm a peace. Bye.